What up, guys? Good morning, and it is super early in the morning right now. I mean, I'm just so used to my schedule on the weekdays, it's hard for me to get up any later on the weekends, even if I do sleep later. But anyways, quick updates before we start the review. We've released our first Halo Top flavor review, just a little fun small thing we do in preparation for the cut, because once we start the cut, or once we get closer to the cut in a month, we're going to be talking about a lot more technical, a lot more numbers, and so I want to go ahead and release a few fun things before we get really into kind of like just the number crunching details of going through a cut. Today we'll be looking at Boardwalk Pomade. It's a new company, small time, out of Huntington Beach, California. Basically got in touch with me. The product seems like interesting in a way, and so I decided, hey, why not? We've been looking at mostly just kind of just reserving our time for sheer revival old dudes, like kind of small brands that we know and we can always trust to release something amazing, but decided kind of step out of the box, take a risk here, and try something very new to us. So let's go ahead and look at the jar. So when I said jar, I probably should more describe it as like a can. It's been a while since we've seen a product that comes in a can. Typically we look at home brewers, and home brewers really love the jar. In fact, I love jars, but so it's been a while, and this one kind of reminds us a lot of the kind of design style of Uppercut. Definitely not my style, but still like something to just notice. Heavily font based and type based. Decals on the front, top, a lot of description, a lot of words everywhere. Words around the side, words on the back, words all over it. So opening it up, you'll see the product inside, which is slight off-white, very creamy looking, definitely like a paste looking type of thing. And yeah, so let's go ahead and use it. The smell of the pomade, initially when I opened it, it smelled a lot like just cologne, but now I'm getting some sort of like sweet lotion type of smell. Lotion in that like it reminds me of like the lotions, like in their type of the way like their smells kind of feel, but there's like this sweetness to it. But anyways, I'm a sucker for cologne stuff. Out of the way, like a pleasant scent. Now, applying it, scooping it out of the jar, actually comes out pretty nicely, like a paste would, pretty easy, pretty smooth. Agitating it in the palms. What we hope is that not too much grip comes out of it, though. I mean, we want grip later, we just don't want like too much grip now. And we're good actually. Like it's applying pretty easily. Applies very much like what we're used to out of like a water-based pomade. Not like overly grippy at all right now, and it actually feels in a good way like on the kind of dry side right now. Obviously this is a matte paste, in no way do we really want to ever feel too wet with it, because then that's just unnecessary weight, kind of makes texture a little bit more difficult, and just fights against the idea of a dry kind of texturizing product. They do use volcanic ash here, so very similar to clays in how they provide the texture. So right now it feels like I've applied it pretty well on the outside. For some reason it's just not catching so well underneath my hair, where I need to use kind of get the foundation to build upon, so I'm going to focus in and get it there. I mean, it feels like I shouldn't have any issue kind of applying it there. You can also see how aggressive I can get with my hair with this product, which is very unusual, since like I'm pretty on the sensitive side of how my hair feels when you agitate it, which really just commends how easy this product is to apply, which is surprising for a matte texturizing product. Anyway, side note, started to get my first like white hairs, one on the other side. You're definitely not going to see it on my side, but it's finally coming in. Yo boy is finally coming of age. But yeah, so with it all applied, go ahead, just comb everything back. Yeah, so as you can see, this thing comes through super easily. It's supposed to be a strong hold product. Feels like a medium hold, but I'm gonna go ahead style now and we'll see how it holds. And honestly, I am very surprised right now. I mean, I came into this review not really knowing what it was gonna be like. I had my doubts, but it styles very nicely. I mean, I still wouldn't say it's a strong hold. Like, it feels like a medium hold. You get volume like a medium firm hold, but still it's plenty of hold because this thing is very lightweight. There's really very little that weighs it down. The texture, in no way does it even feel like a clay in the way it provides texture. It doesn't really very much even provide texture. It allows texture if you want it. And so you can come in or choose to not come in with your fingers in order to kind of provide some texture. But like, it's very nice. My sides are also sitting down very nicely. Like, they're not jutting out. They don't feel activated. They don't feel like energized. They're just really relaxed. Like, overall, my hair feels very relaxed, and it's probably one of the best ways to describe just the whole experience right now. So, kind of just go back on the point, I guess. Like, I'll be honest, I don't like the design work. I think it can be improved. But the product itself is damn impressive right now. I mean, the scent's not super strong right now. It's nice anyways, but it's in no way super strong. Definitely you can wear other like colognes and other fragrances on you with it. Like the shine, definitely like a neutral, possibly slightly matte, but I would still say mostly a neutral. Like texture, definitely has a potential for texture. Doesn't necessarily require you to texturize your hair, and you can go whether you want like a lot or a little. For the most part, it is on the coarse side. Stickiness, it definitely has some stick to it, like not in the same way that, for example, some sort of like gel pomade would have a stickiness, but in a different way where it's like this matte pastiness, which really allows you to kind of keep things still in a good shape. And then the strength itself, like I said, feels like a medium, styles like a medium firm, but with the lightweight, you can get some good volume out of it, and overall control is amazing with this product. So, yeah, damn, it's a lot better than I expected. Anyways, go throughout the whole day now. Got a few errands to run today, a few things to do, and so we'll come back in a few hours later in the day and talk about how well it performed during the day. So we're at the end of the day, end of the review, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So endurance-wise, it's not the most resilient pomade. I mean, this is me restyling it. This is it restyled. I mean, at first I was like, maybe I just didn't apply enough underneath, like at the foundation near the roots of my hair, where I actually really need the product to kind of form that pomp and keep that pomp. But overall, like, my hair consistently all around feels the same when I was restyling it. So my guess is more just this is its resilience. And so I would say definitely like a medium hold with a resilience endurance that is more reminiscent of like a medium weight type of clay or texturizing product, because yes, it keeps it, but any sort of like real significant movement like throughout the day, especially with like a loose textured pomp, expect it to be messed up. But restyling is very easy. It's very easy to get the shape back, and also it is a pleasure to run your fingers through. So we've only seen like maybe one or two other matte pastes whose like kind of the way it feels is it's nice to run your fingers through. It doesn't hurt, doesn't grip too much, doesn't really cause any discomfort, but it's actually a pleasure to finger comb through the day, and this is one of those products. And it's also really important, it maintains its nice like dry pastiness, which really keeps things together and doesn't cause any like insane like too much texture to where it just falls all over your face. What else? Never feels dry, never feels greasy, washes out with just water, and yeah, I think that's everything. So, kind of in conclusion, this actually surprisingly gets my seal of approval. I honestly had come into this review not really knowing what to expect, not really knowing how it would compare against like Sheer Revival, Otis, and many of the other like home brewers we know. But this craft label, this small like time label, actually does a really good job with the matte pomade, in that it is very reasonable to work with. It's a pleasure. It might not be as strong as they like kind of advertise, and then also the design can be improved a lot in my opinion, but still the performance of the product is a lot better than expected. Plus it is actually very cheap for how much you get. I forgot to mention this is a 4.5 ounce like can, and for the price it is very reasonable like pricing. We don't offer a promo code for as of right now, at least. If we do, go ahead and update you guys, but as of right now we don't. But honestly the price is still pretty reasonable. So I would say the best way to describe this is take like the Lay Right natural matte cream and make it a little stronger, make it a little more like usable, make it actually like what it was supposed to be. And so that's probably the best way to describe this product. So honestly, it's good. It's something you can actually really consider. But yeah, so we may look at some few of the other products in the future. I'll keep you guys posted. But other than that, take care, guys, and have a good rest of your weekend.